Today we are talking about blood vessels and veins. We are continuing our Fun Fact Friday series on cosmetic elements of the artificial eye. We have worked from the inside out on the iris, and now we are to the sclera, the white part of the eye. And first, as we would with the actual making of the prosthesis, we put down blood vessels and veins. And to do this, we do a mirror image of what the companion eye has. Why, you ask? It's because we're trying to disguise a hunk of plastic in the human body and trick everybody else into thinking that it's real. And to do so, the brain loves symmetry. If we're trying to make something disappear that's not necessarily natural and supposed to be there, we want to trick everybody else into thinking that it's supposed to be that way by making it very even and natural. For example, have you ever seen those photos that used to be in like old newspapers and that sort of thing, where you get two pictures and you're told to pick out the differences between them? That's kind of my job, just to pick out the differences and make the artificial eye blend in as seamlessly as possible. Kind of like the little spots on my hand. I have got 3 there, and I don't on the other side, but you see them right away. Your eyes are almost drawn to it because it's different and asymmetric. So like our blood vessels and veins, if these were blood vessels and veins, I would put 2 there and 1 here to make it nice and symmetric. And to do this, here's the process that we use to put down those blood vessels and veins. We use teeny tiny embroidery floss that's broken down even smaller than a single strand of hair. You can see the comparison between the two. And anatomically, these blood vessels and veins are just about the same size that they are in the living eye. So it gives us anatomical realness and visual realness, which is great. So we do this and we stick these on there by giving it a base coat of monopoly. If you think of that kind of like the glue base, then we can lay those blood vessels and veins on over the top and move them around as we need to give them a nice symmetric appearance to the companion eye that we are trying to match to. After we get those on there, we have to get them all nice and coated so they don't scoot around and give them a nice solid dry for about 15 minutes before we move on to the actual sclera color, and that's a topic for next week.